Hi everyone, my name is Dinah Burgos with Exit Realty First Choice. In this video, I'm going to talk about a lot of the confusion that many homeowners in New York are having in regards to future home sales. I'm going to sum up what we have ahead of us going into 2013, and I will get more in detail in a later video, which goes more into whether or not a seller or buyer should wait to sell or buy real estate. So let's start with future home prices. Let's take a look at that because there is a lot of confusion on this. People are not sure what road to take. Should they be buying? Is this the time to sell? Is this the time to move up? Or is this the time to move down? What I would like to do is to remove that confusion. First, let's take a look at where this confusion comes from. Here's what one analyst said in June. This time next year, there can be a 10% price appreciation. Right after that, another analyst said, I'm looking for another 20% decline. So as you can see, one expert is saying 10% up and another is projecting 20% down. As a nation, the national prices are back up because nationally, we are back down to about 6 months inventory. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a normal market. But I want to break this down even further. This report is from the FHFA, which is the Federal Housing Finance Agency. It's broken down by region and what's happened over the last year in each of the regions. So instead of taking the national number where prices are going up 10% or down 20%, here are the FHFA numbers broken down by region. As you can see, in many parts of the country, they're doing very well right now. But up in the Northeast region, where we're at, we are in the red. Now the reason for this is other parts of the country already worked through most of their foreclosure situation. Up in the Northeast, where there is a lot of judicial states, and New York is one of them, these states slow down the foreclosure process. So what's taking place is that we're just starting to get an increase in foreclosures where it's impacting prices. So just because the national headlines say that prices are up, as a nation, we are up. It doesn't necessarily mean that it applies to your region or our region. In other parts of the country, you're seeing and feeling things a lot differently than we are here. This report gives us the highest foreclosure inventory by state, and we can see that a lot of the foreclosure inventory is in the Northeast. New York is one of those judicial states that has the biggest backlog of inventory. So the foreclosures that will come into the market will impact prices in our state, but it won't impact it the same way it did a few years ago with the first wave of foreclosures. And the reason for that is because we're going to be able to handle it better. It's not going to be a surprise to us like it was before, and we're now in a better market. We have a lot more buyers now. A lot of sellers in New York are waiting until spring to put their house on the market because of all the confusion with future home prices. They are hearing prices are going up, and again, as a nation, like I demonstrated in the previous slides, national home prices are going up. Here in the Northeast, that doesn't apply to us. Prices are actually sliding. Prices will start turning around again, but let's not wait until the spring. When we hear prices are going up, many of us may think of 2006 prices. I'm not saying that we will never get those prices again, but it will not happen in the next 9 to 11 weeks. As you can see here, we're looking at 9 to 11 years. So I suggest that you don't wait. Besides prices, in my next video, I'm going to talk about the changes that are going to occur with the mortgage industry in the coming year that will affect buyers and their buying power. A buyer that can afford a house now may not be able to afford a house, your house, come 2013. So I hope this was informative, and hopefully I was able to clear some of the information that is out there. I'm going to be putting out a video that gets a lot more detailed soon, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions or if you're interested in being the best informed seller in your area, here's my contact info. Until next time, this is Dinah Burgos, your real estate matchmaker.